The concept around monetizing data is not a new one, but with more people becoming educated on how to access and share their data, we have the ability to change the way data sharing is conducted, making it a more regulated, inclusive, and equitable practice. And right now, I'm talking to you, my fellow human beings, because I'm also a human being. Not as executives, not as clinical site study managers, not as investors, but you. We have the right to be responsible data owners. And there's a few principles to adhere by. The first, participation through fair compensation. We organizations, us business owners, us founders, we need your consent, not the other way around. So give your data value. Monetizing your data is good, and more people need to be willing to do this. It starts with understanding your rights around sharing your data. This can increase the quality of how data is shared from a regulatory standpoint and increase the value for interoperability amongst clinical study sites, research institutions, and more. So by giving it worth, good things will happen. And finally, take back where you manage your data and who you share it with. A key part of being a responsible data owner is practicing data transparency. It's not taboo anymore if you've consented to sharing your data and those you share it with inform you of where your data is going and the good that it's doing. Although it may be a pain to read through those terms of service, terms and conditions, we have tools now like ChatGPT that can help you quickly scan those documents for any type of ambiguous or questionable phrases about what is really happening with your data. If you don't feel comfortable with signing off on using a product or a service, then don't. You have more power than you think. And the person that knows what's best for you is you. So now that you know your rights around data sharing, we need to work together to engage in responsible data sharing practices that can add value to humanity in a major way. It's been an honor and a privilege to be on this stage, and I thank you so much for listening.